Hello everyone, my name is Rika, and today I'm going to be going over my collection update for 2020. Now the reason this has taken over a month to get out, because we're like already past Valentine's Day, I didn't know if I wanted to do this video, and for the fact that I basically just redid, like, it's changed from what was, this was different. I had like more stuff in here, but I gave some of the stuff to my brother. I threw away some stuff that I didn't want, or I plan to sell some other stuff. I should have done that from the beginning instead of just throwing it away. I could have sold things. I didn't think of that. That's actually a good idea. I might still consider doing that with a few items. Not sure how though, but I might figure it out. Anyway, I have it broke down into categories. The Blu-ray section, plus the one game that I got last year, which is kind of odd. I only got one game, but I was busy getting other things, so that makes sense. The DVDs I bought, the manga series that I'm keeping. I don't give a fuck who bought this manga series for me. That doesn't matter. I don't care. That's not the reason I keep this manga series. I'm keeping this manga series because it's fucking badass. And then I have a pal that may or may not be included. So if you see like a random jump towards the end to like the ending, that's why I didn't include that part. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started with the very first section so I can get back to watching YouTube. One of the things I got, well technically I got 2 games for in 2020, but one of them was a DLC, so that's why I kind of forget about it. So we'll go ahead and start with that. As you all should know, I did like a playthrough, like my first reactions to Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. I bought that. I bought the concert version. That's $40. My mother and my grandmother went in together and they bought that for me. I just got sad. Anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, I got Remind. Here I am doing the fight with Aqua. I just decided to kind of throw this up here because why not? Anyway, now back to the physical stuff. I don't really count DLC. I don't mind buying DLC. I bought a lot of Sims DLC too in 2020. But I mainly bought those on sale. So, yeah, buying Sim packs on sales is the best way to do it. The only one I didn't buy on sale was Snowy Escape, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, back to everything. One item that was supposed to be a Christmas present to myself, but I had to get something else, is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. And the only reason I didn't have Melody of Memory be my Christmas present to myself, instead it was just some Pokemon cards that I had picked up at the same time that I got Melody of Memory, because it was Champion's Path. And damn it, Champion's Path was like the set everyone was trying to buy at the time, and it's like, if you found Champion's Path, you fucking bought it. Now that's what it's like with Shining Fates. But I'm not too worried about Shining Fates. Champion's Path had God of War, Shining Fates, I'm not sure yet. Anyway, but Melody of Memory. This was one item. This was like, I didn't know if I was going to like the game, but I've actually beaten it now, and I actually enjoyed it. It's very calming. For the most part, if you just kind of sit there, it's pretty calming. I liked it. It was fun. It gets you set up for the next game, and I want to know what the fuck is going on with Quadratum and everything like that. Up next, we have Naruto Next Generation Set 4, Set 5, Anoki's. No, this is Mitsuki's Will. This one's Anoki's Will. And no, I'm not still caught up yet. And I'm not including anything that I've gotten in 2021, like in the unboxing video. So if you're wondering, Rika, you have Shadow of the Curse Mark, where's that? That one goes in the 2021 update. It's not part of this. I didn't buy it in 2020, I bought it in 2021. It's going to be at the collection update at the end of this year. This is 2020's collection. So this is everything I got in 2020. Okay, now we got that out of the way, let's continue. Up next we have Hobbs and Shaw, which again, it's a Fast and Furious movie. That's why I have it. Fast and Furious is my favorite film franchise, and this is the thing me and my mom go and do anytime there's a new Fast and Furious movie comes out. We go to the theaters, we see it. We've been doing that since the fourth movie. Me and my mom has done that, so that's just a me and my mom thing. That's what we do. And finally, my 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray disc little set. Proof that I will buy something that I don't have yet. I don't have a 4K Ultra HD player or anything, but because it was on Blu-ray, I bought it, which is Ghost in the Shell, the original 1995 movie. And the reason I say that I bought it anyway, despite not having the best way to watch it, which is in 4K, is because of Kingdom Hearts. You may be wondering, Kingdom Hearts has nothing to do with Ghost in the Shell. You're right. But when the next Kingdom Hearts game comes out, and if it's only on PlayStation 5, you can bet your ass I'm going to get the deluxe version of that game, despite not being able to play it for who knows how long. And then if they also put it on PS4 as well, the deluxe version's getting on PS5, and I'm getting the standard version on PS4. Yes, I love Kingdom Hearts that much. So now we move on to the DVDs, like just plain DVDs, which is mainly Naruto stuff. We have Naruto Shippuden DVD set 16, Naruto Shippuden DVD set 22. Probably one of my favorite artworks for Naruto Shippuden, which is Naruto Shippuden DVD set 23, and the only reason why I like it is because 1010 is on the case. Thank you for actually putting 1010 on the case. It's hard to find her on like anything. Then we have Naruto Shippuden DVD set 28, which doesn't have a over cover sleeve thing, which is weird. Basically, it doesn't have like one of these on it. I don't know why it doesn't have one of these on it. And because it doesn't have it, and it's just weird for it not to have it, like in between 26 and 27, and then 29. So 28 being in between 27 and 29 as numbers, at their numbers, that's how it works. It was weird to see this one without its little cover sleeves, so I took the two off of 26 and 27 to make it look nicer on the shelf. Up next we have, I managed to pick up all of the original Naruto back in 2020, so we have Season 2 box set Volume 1, which I need to get back to watching because this is actually the set I'm watching. We have Part 2, and then we have Season 3, here and here. I mainly want to watch Season 4, so I may just jump ahead to Season 4 because I can. I own them. I can watch them in whatever order I want. So yeah. There's those. I'm actually going to move these back so that it doesn't really fall over here. Alright, now for the next bit, which is basically the only manga that I have right now. This was the only manga series that I got in 2020. I mean, there was another one, but it's not completed, and I don't plan on keeping it anyway, so I'm not even going to bother including it. I don't know what I plan to do with it yet, but I don't plan to keep it. But this was the series I did plan that I am going to keep. I don't care about its backstory, how I ended up with it, or anything like that. If they're mine now, I'm going to keep them, and that is Psychic Academy. I have every volume right here. I have all 11 volumes, and as I showed the covers of the manga to prove that it is Psychic Academy, I'm going to tell whether or not they came with a little mini poster inside or not. So we have Psychic Academy Volume 1, which I don't know if it's just my volume, like if this is a reprint or just Volume 1 did not come with a poster at all, but Volume 1 does not have a poster. Volume 2, however, does have a poster. Its poster is right here. You can see the page right there. I'm not going to show it because it is very risque. Up next is Volume 3, which Volume 3 did come with a poster. It's right here. I'm not going to show this one because the girls are in a swimsuit at the beach. So, yeah. Up next we have Volume 4. And Volume 4 did come with a poster. It's right here. It's another very scandalous one. It's more scandalous than like the beach one though, to be honest, so we're not going to show that one. Up next we have volume 5, which I have noticed like for the most part on these volumes, they mainly tend to have either Mew or Sarah on them. I don't know why. But back to volume 5. Volume 5 does not have a poster. As you can see right here, volume 5 does not have a poster. I don't know if it did not come with one, like volume 1, or they just, if this particular copy just did not have a poster or what, but it doesn't have a poster for whatever reason. Up next we have volume 6, which volume 6 does have a poster. I can actually show this one because she's just like in a tank top, so see, right there, little mini poster. So that's what that looks like. Up next we have volume 7. I told you these have a theme of either having Mew or Sarah on them. Which this one probably has like one of my favorite posters on it. It's this here with Mew and Sarah like doing some kind of training or something. It even has a second. Okay. It goes like this. These mangas are pretty much should not be rated teen. They should be older than teen. They should be like 16 plus manga or something. I don't know. Up next we have volume 8, which is actually the one I had to replace because the volume 8 I had like a weird thing on it because it used to be part of a library and this was like very faded and I wanted a good copy of it, so I just bought it. It was technically a Christmas present, but I didn't consider it a Christmas present. But technically my mom bought this with the money. She's like, here, she bought me Boruto set, like Boruto Oniki's Will for Christmas, and this I bought with the extra money. But volume 8 does have a poster in it, but for whatever reason it comes out a different way. I don't know why, but this one's actually pretty cool too. I don't know why it comes out like this and not the other way. That's actually kind of weird. I don't know why it's like that. But volume 8 does have a poster. Up next we have volume 9. And volume 9 does have a poster in it. Oh goodness, one I can show too. So here's volume 9's poster. If you want to see what it looks like. I'm not going to show any of the two scandalous ones on here. Up next we have volume 10, which I might consider replacing because this it's very beaten up on the side. And you can see like the little white lines whenever they're stacked next to each other, so I might replace this one. Mainly to see if I can't get it with a poster inside, because it's supposed to have a poster, but there is no poster. But I can see the tearing out points of a poster. And finally we have volume 11, which I don't know if this was the first volume that I was given in high school, or if it was volume 2. I don't know, but I'm keeping this one anyway. And yeah, it does have the poster in it, if I can get it. I think the person who owned this before me bent the book to where you could view the poster better. But like other than that, I mean the poster is still perfectly intact and none of the pages are missing, so I probably won't replace this one, but I am considering replacing volume 10. I mean 11 could be better, but it's fine. And that has been my collection update for 2020. Basically anything that basically the manga that was given to me and everything that I bought in 2020. There were some other animes that were given to me, but I'm not including them because I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. I have some others, and I don't know if I want to keep them in my collection or not. That's why I'm not even bothered showing them, because I don't know if I want to keep them in my collection or not. The only reason I'm keeping Psychic Academy is because this is a damn good series, and I don't give a fuck who gave it to me, or anything like that. That's beside the point. It's a good series. I'm keeping it because I just think of the accomplishment that I did, that I read Psychic Academy in record time for me. For me, it was record time. And the reason I keep it more for that achievement than anything else, I dug out this book here. It's Halo, The Fall of Reach. It is as you can tell, it's a chapter. It's an actual book, actual words and stuff. You can tell that I read it. Here's one of the pages it randomly turns to. You can see the pages it randomly turns to. This book has 340 pages. I read this between the summer of, in between of me going into the 11th grade and the 12th grade. I read it during that time. That's about, it took me 3 months, about 3 to 2 months to just read this. Yeah. So, despite the fact, yes, this is a manga series. Like, yeah, this is a manga. I get that. It's still more of an accomplishment to me that I read this as I did, because I still haven't read Ouran High School Host Club, but unlike Psychic Academy, I've never seen the anime to Psychic Academy. I know it has an anime, but it's only in subtitle form. It doesn't have a dub, so that's why I never bothered to watch it. I don't know anything about the Psychic Academy anime, but I'm struggling to read Ouran High School Host Club because I'm going through stuff I've already seen. Yes, there's slight differences, like it's Nekozawa's Family Beach episode instead of Kyoya's Family Beach episode, but beside that, I'm rambling now. So if you like the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for future videos, I may look into it. The link to my fanfiction in Wattpad are in the description below. I will be more active on one than the other, but I'm not going to tell which one. Share this video with your friends, and subscribe if you're new around here. I've been Rika, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Steady standing empty-handed while my opponents advance with a stance of raising their cannons up. I understand it's kinda crazy how it sounds. You brought my feelings to the ground, yet I still hung around. Why? Cause I'm the type to fight for light without a lightning strike of hope left. Love life is hopeless. A cold lie reveals the truth when it melts. So in the end, I stay true to myself.